What if I was to tell you you don't need to go to college to be successful? Stick around, you might learn something. Okay, if I haven't lost you yet, try following along. I promise there's a point at the end of the video. Let me start by telling you about something that happened to me today. You know, I consider myself to be a pretty creative person. I mean, I record videos, dance, design, photograph, draw, write music, I even sing. Hey, I never said I was good at any of those things, I just said I do them. But since I started doing YouTube videos, one comment that I get a lot is, dude, you have way too much time on your hands. Most recently from someone that I love and appreciate very much. It made me sad. Not really, but it did get me thinking too much. I mean, what am I supposed to say to that? Well, thank you! It can be taken as a backhanded compliment if you think about it. I mean, it almost insinuates that what I'm doing is a waste of time, doesn't it? Like, I could be doing something more productive. Friends, there's a huge difference between wasting time and spending time. Wasting time to me is losing time that you could have spent doing something else, something better, more productive. Time wasted that you will never be able to get back.
Like the time I spent watching this video?
Exactly. No. What I mean is stuff like watching television, playing games on your phone, checking Instagram, Facebook, or even going to college. Let me explain. Some people think that going to college is something you must do after high school, but for a lot of people, it's just a waste of time and money. If anything, college puts them back years and years worth of financial debt and nowhere near smarter. On the flip side, to me, spending time usually means investing time in something that will eventually bear fruit and will hopefully last longer than the time you originally spent on it. Something where the journey is even more rewarding than the destination. Spending time is all about doing something that you want to do. Stuff like learning how to play an instrument, painting, making YouTube videos, or even going to college. Wait a minute. Yeah, you heard right. Going to college can either be a waste of time or time well spent, but it all depends on you, your perspective, but most importantly, your passion. I know people who decided to go to college and to this day, they're still there on their 10th year of community college. But I also know that there are many famous, rich, and successful people who either dropped out or never even went to college. People like Steve Jobs, Ellen DeGeneres, Bill Gates, Lady Gaga, Thomas Edison, Walt Disney, Madonna, Richard Branson, Paula Deen. Oh, okay, wait. That last one was probably not a good example, but you get it. The list goes on and on and on. Don't get it twisted though. I'm not saying that if you drop out of school, you will be successful. All I'm saying is going to college doesn't necessarily guarantee you will be successful either. You know, I say all of this to get to a bigger point. Besides being college or even high school dropouts, these people had something else in common. A burning passion for doing something that they love. They made the conscious choice to pursue their passion, even when others said it was a waste of time. Until one day, it was no longer a waste of time, but time well spent. But the reality is that most people will not make that choice. They will let their parents, their circumstances, their jobs, or even their friends make those decisions for them. Just remember though, every choice we make or don't make has a consequence.
I'm gonna drop a knowledge bomb on your ass.
Knowledge bomb.
One thing that we will all realize is that time will eventually become our most limited and non-renewable resource. The sooner we understand this, the better off we will be. Time will run out. The older we get and the less time that we have left to live, the more selective we will have to be about how we choose to spend or waste our time. The day has 24 hours, but you don't. You know, it has happened to a lot of people before us, it's happening to a lot of people now, and it will happen to a lot of people yet to come. Before you realize it, you will be at the end of the road looking back at the decisions that you made and that you didn't make. Will you regret what you did or what you didn't do?
So, how should you spend your time?
I think Sir Richard Branson, a billionaire entrepreneur, summed it up nicely when he said,
The best advice I could, actually he's British, so he would have said it more like this. The best advice I could give anyone is to spend your time working on whatever you are passionate about in life. Or something like that.
Follow your passion? That's it? That's nothing new, right? But how many people actually do it?
Siri, what percentage of people follow their passion in life?
According to Google, it's about 4.3%. Holy that's low.
You know, I decided to start doing YouTube because I have a passion for it. Sure, I have a small audience, but guess what? It keeps growing by a few people every day. It's very rewarding to me, not only because of the comments, the likes, the share, and the new subscribers and followers, but because I'm doing something that makes me happy, that makes my friends, you included, laugh, smile, or even think for a minute or two. Most importantly though, it's rewarding to me because I'm making the choice to do something that I'm passionate about, regardless of other people's perspective. So, are my videos a waste of time? Who knows? Time will tell. You know, Steve Jobs nailed it when he said,
"Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary."
oh, and to respond to my friend, do I have too much time on my hands? Not at all. I wish I had more. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or know someone who would benefit from hearing anything I said, please do me a favor and pass it along. It would really help me out, and who knows, it might help someone else out too. Thanks, and keep it classy. Oh yeah, don't forget,